Right now at 5, former UWL Chancellor Joe Gao defends his tenure position before a panel of his peers.
And a 3-year-old from Two Rivers, Wisconsin is still missing despite what rumors say.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Ken Kozarowski.
And I'm Emily Brown. A panel of UW La Crosse professors heard arguments today on whether former Chancellor Joe Gao should be stripped of his tenure. Gao has already lost the chancellor position for appearing in online pornography with his wife, but he's held on to his role as a tenured faculty member.
News 8 Now's Allison Ferget joins us live from the Omni Center in Onalaska, where Gao defended himself and his position. Allison.
So far, this trial has seen very high tension between both Joe Gao and the UW attorneys as they are going back and forth, trading barbs. So far, we've seen a lot of tension between the two. UWL attorneys have called 5 witnesses to testify, including Joe Gao himself, and there's been a wide range of topics they've covered. The first witness was a forensic examiner who spoke about finding a PDF connected to a pornographic website. Gao called into question some of the dates the examiner brought up. The attorneys asked the examiner to re-verify the dates within the next 24 hours. The second witness was UWL's Communication Studies Department Chair, Dr. Linda Dickmeyer. She testified that she would not want Gao teaching in her department.
Do you want Dr. Gao teaching in your department?
I do not want Dr. Gao to teach in our department based on my past experience and observations of having him in the classroom.
The box that you check that says who can see this, and I'll be happy to be there. So we don't just have salting. I do not know. How about data narrow?
Dickmeyer said Gao struggles to keep his personal and professional lives separate. A human resource official also spoke about Gao's failure to meet with investigators. Gao disagreed with the charge Gao disagreed with the charge and that they decided to finish the investigation before they could find an attorney. The official said that counted as failure to comply. During Gao's testimony, he spoke about the books he and his wife Carmen Wilson wrote under pseudonyms, saying they are based off a true story, but not completely true. Interim Chancellor Betsy Morgan was the last witness for UWL. She testified about the impact the scandal has had on their university. Earlier today, Gao said he will only be calling one witness to testify, and that just so happens to be Betsy Morgan. He will be questioning her tomorrow at 9 a.m. when this hearing will reconvene. After that, it'll go to the 5 panelists who will then make their decision. 4 are needed to vote to dismiss. Reporting in Onalaska, Allison Ferget. Ken and Emily, back to you.
Allison, thank you very much. Whatever the panel recommends will be sent as a recommendation to the interim chancellor. If that is before June 30th, that is Betsy Morgan, who can then decide if she wants to send a recommendation to dismiss Gao to the UW Board of Regents. And if that does happen, the board will have its own hearing at a later date.
Police have arrested a suspect in relation to an armed robbery that happened earlier this month in La Crosse. 18-year-old Hunter Walls is facing multiple charges, including armed robbery and first-degree recklessly endangering safety. According to the criminal complaint, on June 8th, Walls and 2 other males allegedly attempted an armed robbery in which they fired 2 shots after not getting any money. One victim believed the dispute had something to do with their relative owing the suspects $10,000 in drug money. If convicted, Walls faces a maximum of 65 years in jail. He will be in court tomorrow for his preliminary hearing.
An Eau Claire woman is arrested for helping a homicide suspect avoid capture. ECPD says 54-year-old Candace Rogers was charged with harboring a homicide suspect, Jerome Jacobs, in her vehicle. Jacobs is wanted for a shooting incident in Madison. He was pulled over by Eau Claire police last week and fled on foot to a wooded area. Jacobs then met Rogers at a residence on Water Street, where she hid him in her vehicle and drove off. A search is underway to find Jacobs, who is believed to be armed. He's still not been located. If you have any information, contact the Crime Stoppers at the number on your screen.
Elijah Vu, the 3-year-old toddler who has been missing since February, has not been found, despite what social media posts are saying. The Two Rivers Police Department sent out a message this week clarifying rumors that Vu had been found. In a statement on Facebook, Police Chief Ben Meinert posted that spreading false and misleading information is disrespectful to the family of Elijah and detracts from our efforts in locating him. Two Rivers police say search efforts for Vu continue. Vu's mother, Katrina Bauer, and her boyfriend, Jesse Vang, face charges of child neglect.
Dew points came down, but that cold front, that dew point boundary is just to our south. You look outside right now, you can see those dew points get into the 60s further south, but overall to the 50s to the north. So we are cooler, a little bit warmer, but that boundary is sitting right down there. But for tonight, we got a little bit of sun actually for Eau Claire. We'll see clouds come back in, but overall mostly cloudy. 65 cool conditions. La Crosse, maybe a sprinkle or shower, but I think that'll be mainly south and west, south and east of La Crosse. Otherwise, just cloudy conditions, upper 60s, quiet night. There you see some precipitation right ahead of that boundary in southern Wisconsin, where they're seeing some showers and thunderstorms. A few sprinkles as you go further north, and as you look further north all the way up to Ladysmith, you can actually see there's a little bit of sun with a break in the clouds. And really, that's going to be the story this evening. It's just the cloud cover mainly is going to hold overhead with a few breaks up to the north. Temperatures will lower back into the 70s. A shower or sprinkle is possible, but that should probably stay south of Prairie du Chien to Bosqueville overnight. We'll see a little bit of clearing overnight, but unfortunately the shower chance is going to start coming back up because we're going to see that boundary move back up, so the chances are increasing. We'll break down when to see the rain, how much we might get, and how warmer it's going to get for Friday, because we do have muggier conditions coming back once again.
All right. Thank you, Greg. So muggier conditions coming for our area. Meanwhile, a heat dome is covering much of the eastern U.S. today, with parts of New England potentially reaching some of the highest temperatures on record.
Nearly 75 million people are under an excessive heat warning or heat advisory across 17 states. And as CBS's Bradley Blackburn reports, in New York City, many cooling centers are closed for the Juneteenth holiday.
From Chicago to Boston and beyond, it's hot. These campers in Vermont took to the water to escape the heat.
We loaded up a bunch of things in our cooler and some camp chairs and a tent. We're going to go boat-in camping for the heat wave.
I think we beat everybody else here.
This Maine couple staked out a spot on Wells Beach at 6 a.m.
We both had pretty flexible schedules. We took the day off. We're gonna hopefully do some boogie boarding.
Dangerous temperatures are expected to peak in the eastern Great Lakes and New England Wednesday and Thursday, with the mercury climbing ever higher in Maine.
Here's a stat. 92 in Augusta is 16 degrees above average. That's the normal for Dallas, Texas.
In New York City, splash parks are one hot spot to cool off, but the high temperatures are hitting on a day when many places to find relief are closed.
Some 40% of the city's cooling centers, including many public libraries, are closed Wednesday for the Juneteenth holiday, and outdoor public pools aren't yet open for the season.
We're going to go find ourselves a bench and probably play a game of Scrabble.
New York's governor did open state beaches and parks early for the holiday.
Take your kids to the state parks and the beaches and have a good chance to cool off in refreshing water.
A place to catch some waves and even enjoy the sun while so many swelter. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
A day to celebrate freedom and raise awareness about continued inequities.
The significance of Juneteenth and how people are reflecting on this holiday.
Gutters and gutter protection. New seamless steel fascia gutters. New K-style aluminum gutters. Available in 25 colors, and gutter protection to keep your gutter clean. Seamless steel siding, insulated vinyl siding, standard vinyl siding. Soffit, fascia, and window trim. The Board Store Home Improvements, making aging homes new again for over 30 years. Superior products installed correctly for less than most others. New windows, door, a deck, or sunroom. The Board Store Home Improvements, 524 Copeland Avenue, La Crosse.
Ever think how easy your life could be with a lift chair from King Furniture? We have a great selection of quality lift chairs to choose from. A lift chair will easily lift you into a standing position. A lift chair gives you the independence you want and the comfort you need. And King Furniture has lift chairs starting at just $7.99 in all kinds of fabrics and leathers. Go from standing to sitting to reclining all in one easy motion with an easy-to-use hand control. Improve your life. Improve the life of someone you love with a lift chair from King Furniture.
There are trucks, and then there's the GMC Sierra, available with the connected driving experience and the world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. or get $3,500 purchase cash on select GMC Sierra models, or get a total of $6,000 purchase allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle.
Visit your Best Choice GMC dealer today.
Your journey to wellness begins at Vernon Memorial Healthcare, where excellence in orthopedic care is a reality. From initial consultation to post-operative recovery, every step of the way is tailored to you. The numerous awards for orthopedic services are a testament to our entire team's skill and dedication. Your path to wellness is paved with our unwavering support and expertise. Trust us for a brighter, more active tomorrow. Vernon Memorial Healthcare.
Senator Baldwin says I'm not from Wisconsin. But this was my childhood home. Graduated East High. Became a Badger in '86, where I've had my company for over 20 years.
And this is where we live. It's our family home.
I'm a fourth-generation Wisconsinite. It made me who I am. If Senator Baldwin's not going to be honest with you about where I'm from, what makes you think she'll be honest with you about anything? I'm Eric Hovde, and I approve this message.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Juneteenth hasn't been a federal holiday for long, but it has been around for more than a century.
Natalie Brand has more on the celebrations from National Harbor in Oxon Hill, Maryland.
97-year-old Opal Lee led a 2.5-mile walk in Dallas Wednesday, marking June 19, 1865, when after 2.5 years, news of the Emancipation Proclamation reached enslaved people in Galveston, Texas.
July 4th freed the land. Juneteenth freed the people. Don't you forget it.
Lee is considered the grandmother of Juneteenth because she launched the effort to make this day a national holiday, which happened in 2021.
I'm delighted, I really am, that so many of you are celebrating freedom. And I don't mean freedom in Texas and freedom for black people. I mean freedom for all of us.
Now a day to celebrate freedom and to raise awareness about continued inequities.
Unfortunately, there are people who haven't changed, who see things the same way, and that's why we have to continue to get better and grow.
Don Harvey's son Emmanuel launched a clothing business on Juneteenth 1 year ago today.
What message are you trying to send?
Blaze your own trail, you know, and blaze your competition. And your competition is yourself.
A message he's showcasing at this pop-up market in Maryland, where shoppers are supporting black-owned businesses and reflecting on the significance of the day.
If you don't know about our history and someone asks you, it would be pointless. So I think it's really cool and good to learn about our history.
Keeping this history lesson alive is helping engage the next generation in building a better future. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Oxon Hill, Maryland.
Juneteenth became a federally recognized holiday in 2021.
It passed almost unanimously through both chambers of Congress and was signed into law by President Biden on June 18th. Well, the baseball world remembers one of the best to ever play.
How past and present major leaguers are paying tribute to the Say Hey Kid.
I know we got some quiet conditions. We do have some heavy rain potential coming with thunderstorms and also some minor flooding going on or eventually with the Mississippi River. We'll kind of detail that all out coming up on your First Warning Weather Update after the break.
Get solar and get saving with Olson Solar Energy in the La Crosse area. When you install solar panels on your property, you're protecting your future. You'd be surprised to learn how much energy you'll collect and how much money you'll save, whether you're considering a small roof mount system or large ground mount system. It doesn't cost you anything to find out if solar panels are right for you. Get solar and get saving with Olson Solar Energy. Stop into our location near you. Learn more at olsonsolarenergy.com or give us a call.
Welcome to Wesco. Welcome to huge selection and savings. We're celebrating June Dairy Month here at Wesco in Sparta. Have you thanked a farmer today? Take up to 25% off in select departments store-wide all month long. Plus, get free ice cream with every purchase. Buy a sofa, get free ice cream. Buy a fridge, get free ice cream. Buy some flooring, get free ice cream. Did I mention free ice cream with every purchase? Wesco in Sparta, where white glove delivery and setup are always free. Tell them Peyton sent you.
I was born with a heart defect. For most of my life, it was safe to monitor with regular checkups. When I was ready to start a family, we knew it was time to make my heart strong enough for pregnancy. I was nervous, but my team at UW Health specializes in complex procedures, so they knew how to help my heart keep up with my dreams. They had the expertise I needed when I needed it, and now I'm ready for the next adventure. UW Health. Remarkable.
A storm damage message from Knutson Roofing. If the roof on your home, business, church, or school was damaged by recent storms, call your local roof repair expert, Knutson Roofing at 715-ROOFING. Trust a local company with thousands of references to fix your roof, not the drive-through town companies that show up after a storm. Knutson Roofing. Local, dependable. Did we say local? Call 715-ROOFING today.
Get the day's news in your inbox. Email newsletters from News 8 Now. Sign up today. Go to news8000.com/newsletters to get started.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
The baseball world is remembering one of its very best.
Willie Mays died Tuesday at the age of 93, leaving behind a legacy few will ever match. The Alabama native played most of his 23-year career with the New York and San Francisco Giants, showcasing an extraordinary combination of skill, speed, strength, and determination. He belted over 600 home runs, along with 3,293 hits, plus 12 Gold Gloves.
Past and present MLB players are paying tribute to the Say Hey Kid.
Willie had this command about him that overshadowed everything. His wisdom was beyond years.
He was bigger than baseball, man. He was something special, and the baseball world is definitely going to be missing a great one.
In Birmingham, Alabama, a giant mural honors their hometown hero. It's part of a planned 3-day event in tribute to the Negro Leagues.
Mays began his professional career with the Birmingham Barons back in 1948.
Well, a cloudier and cooler day in the region we had, much different from yesterday, and we're expected to have a little bit more of that tomorrow, Greg.
Yeah, we definitely got another day of reprieve from the hot and humid conditions that we've had, too. So really, we're looking at cloudy conditions, maybe a little peaks of the sun this evening, and overnight some clearing skies to the north. But most areas will see the cloud cover, and most areas will remain dry, although there is a chance for a few sprinkles of showers in southern areas. Rain chances do increase tomorrow. This boundary that's to the south, that front, is going to start working its way back north. That definitely increases as we go into Friday, so the humidity is going to start going up. The storm chances are definitely going to go up, and the threat for more heavier rainfall also goes in. Right now, we only got a flood warning out. Right now, it's for the Mississippi River. Same Wabasha, that is for minor flooding. It's not yet there. It's going to be rising to 12.7 this weekend. That's for right now. We'll see what the additional rainfall this weekend does with it. But overall, the river levels have remained elevated, or at least in action stage. They haven't dropped too much. We're expecting them to rise back up into minor flood stage, at least on Tuesday or Monday, and they may remain that. And of course, with additional rainfall, this is subject to change. We could see it rise a little higher, or at least extend the high levels further out. But tonight, we're not seeing much in the way of rainfall. All is really in southern and eastern Wisconsin, with just a few sprinkles potentially for some areas, but most areas will stay dry. In fact, areas up to the north could see a little bit break in the cloud cover, a little partial clearing overnight. But overall, Boswell, Prairie du Chien might get clipped by a little bit of showers going into morning hour, but I think most areas will probably remain dry towards the late after. About noon, we might see a little bit of showers approach La Crosse, and then it's in the afternoon time frame that activity that's developing in Minnesota and western Iowa begins to approach the area. We might see more showers towards the afternoon up to the north, and potentially maybe a few more thunderstorms developing towards the evening commute. So I think the coverage will increase, and then going into Thursday night, that's when I think the coverage definitely will increase, with more showers and thunderstorms developing across the area. We might even see a really large complex of storms developing just near I-94 or southward, right there coming through Friday morning. That could impact the Friday morning commute through noon. This could be some heavier rainfall potential with some thunderstorms coming through. Just depends on where it lines up right now. It's been kind of sinking a little bit further south each run that we're looking at that, so that's something to keep in mind. But notice Friday too, the winds start turning out of the south as this front kind of sits right pretty much between La Crosse and Eau Claire. So areas to the south are going to turn the winds around to the south, a little bit more sun, the humidity is going to start increasing. Thunderstorm chance will also start increasing towards the Friday evening, and overnight Friday and Saturday we might see another large complex kind of ride along this front, producing once again some heavier rainfall potential. So where this ends up, through Saturday, we definitely could see upwards of 3 to 4 inches. This really goes all the way to next Thursday, but most of this will be this Thursday through Saturday or Sunday. So we'll have to keep an eye on this because it could cause some issues with the rivers and also some flash flooding if we didn't get some training over the same area. But we're not seeing any of that tonight. A few sprinkles, mainly cloud cover. Otherwise, it should be temperatures in the 60s for most area. Tomorrow, a few more showers, more in the afternoon. I think as we get towards the evening, activity will pick up. Still in the 70s, so still cool. We're not going to see much in the way of temperature change there. That change is going into Friday, where we see mid to upper 80s. The humidity comes back up. The storm chance also, and the potential for some heavier rainfall through Saturday before finally a good cold front comes through sometime late Saturday evening. And then Sunday and Monday, more refreshing air, but the pattern still stays active. So, yeah, we're going to keep an eye on the rivers and, of course, the heavier rainfall potential with this coming through. So,
rainy start to summer. First day of summer, yeah.
Total opposite of last summer. We were dealing with drought issues going into June. This year, different.
Night and day. Thank you, Greg.
A founding father and his cherry tree.
The story goes George Washington chopped one down, but an archaeological dig tells a different tale.
Proper installation of your new windows make a difference. The team at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions are factory trained to make sure your windows are installed to last. Call or stop into the showroom for your free estimate.
Working with Maxwell White was amazing. They were professional, answered all of my questions.
I give Maxwell White my highest possible recommendation. Maxwell White did a fabulous job on our shower.
5-star plumbing service done right.
Now's the time to enjoy huge savings on outdoor furniture from Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. From patio dining sets to sofas and chairs, they're all reduced to clearance prices. At Drury's, we have an eco-friendly mindset that's reflected in everything we sell. Environmentally friendly materials are important to us. And you'll be choosing from Homecrest and other quality brands, furniture that's designed to last. The Outdoor Clearance Event. It's happening now at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. Voted your favorite furniture store.
You know what frustrates me is seeing people who are 50, 60, even 70 years old who are worth less today than they were the day they were born. How does this happen? These folks never learned money management. I love talking about money management at Firefighters Credit Union, so if you'd like to learn more, please give me a call.
Everybody's welcome at Firefighters Credit Union.
Right now at Hy-Vee, get Tide laundry detergent for just $9.97 with the digital coupon. That's right, get Tide for just $9.97. Plus, get a 10-cent fuel saver. Digital coupons help you tackle your laundry for less and pack your pantry with more. Just clip to load coupons to your Hy-Vee Perks card. You'll find more than 100 digital coupons every week, like this Tide coupon for $3, making Tide just $9.97. Save with digital coupons when you shop in-store or online at Hy-Vee.
Maxwell White celebrates servicing the La Crosse Coulee region for 30 years. Much has changed, but not our commitment to you, providing local, honest, and quality plumbing repairs and solutions. That's Maxwell White, plumbing done right.
See the stories you missed or watch them again on our YouTube page. Or find us at news8000.com. You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
Most people know the legend about a young George Washington chopping down a cherry tree.
While that story is a myth, there's real-life evidence that the nation's first president loved cherries and other berries because perfectly preserved bottles containing them have been discovered under the Washington's estate in Mount Vernon, Virginia.
At least 35 bottles of preserved fruit, including a dozen containing cherries and 16 others believed to hold gooseberries and currants, were recently unearthed from 6 storage pits beneath Mount Vernon.
Construction crews discovered the berries during a $40 million mansion revitalization project. It's believed the bounty predates 1775 because that's when the storage area was sealed by a brick floor.
Finding what is essentially fresh fruit 250 years later is pretty spectacular. All the stars sort of have to align in the right manner for that to happen.
So the cherries and berries are now undergoing DNA testing, and researchers are trying to determine whether any of the 50 cherry pits they also recovered can be planted.
Records at Mount Vernon indicate George and Martha Washington were fond of cherries, especially in a recipe for a cocktail called Cherry Bounce. Ooh, might have to try that one.
It sounds enticing.
And as you can see, their jars are much different than our modern day jars.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But man, you put it under a brick floor. Wouldn't you just forget about it?
Yeah.
And maybe that's what happened here. They just forgot about
That's obviously what happened. I wonder if it turns into an alcohol or something,
Perhaps. Yeah, the guy's calling it fresh fruit. I mean, I'd be a little skeptical after this amount of time.
No, it's rotten fruit
But it
by
probably
now.
tastes like freedom.
Yeah, that's right. It probably does. All right, we'll have another look at tonight's forecast after the break.
Ashley's Stars and Stripes mattress sale is going on now. Save up to $500 on select mattresses. Plus, pay 0% interest for 5 years with no minimum purchase on all in-store purchases. Only at Ashley. Shop more deals in-store and online.
Forget about scraping and painting, fretting and fixing, and enjoy the beauty and low maintenance of new siding, soffit, fascia, and gutters for your home. Seamless steel siding and vinyl siding in many colors. Enjoy outdoor living with a new deck and railing, with a pergola or patio cover for protection from rain or snow, or get protection from bugs and bad weather with a 3-season porch. Serving your neighbors for over 30 years, superior products, superior installation, at prices lower than most others. Invest wisely. The Board Store Home Improvements prompt free estimates.
If you're shopping for a vehicle and wonder what website has local vehicles listed, check out FindCars.com, because FindCars.com is locally based. You'll find thousands of vehicles listed from local dealers and private sellers all over the area. Plus, it's so easy to use. Simply choose the vehicle you're looking for, and FindCars.com will show you who has what you're looking for locally and beyond. FindCars.com, local shopping made easy.
FindCars.com. Click.
At Driven to Clean, our goal is fast, efficient cleaning of your trash bins and dumpsters. Our high-powered wash system and autonomous trucks kill almost 99% of all bin bacteria, using 200-degree pressurized water to blast away germs and residue. We come the day after trash or recycling pickup for residential services and pre-schedule for commercial. Once completed, you'll have the cleanest bins around. Check out our plans and pricing at driventoclean.com.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we get you outdoors because we get you. Whether you're headed across town or across the country, we get you tires and batteries, trust and care during our summer tire sale. Right now, buy 3 tires, get 1 free. Rewards members get an extra $25 instant savings on any set of 4. All Power Sport helmets, accessories, and covers, 10% off. And for all your power needs, Blaine's brand vehicle batteries start at $43.99. Tires and batteries, trust and care at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Ashley's Stars and Stripes mattress sale is going on now. Don't miss these mattress hot buys, now only $7.99. And get a free adjustable base upgrade with an Align by Ashley Sleep mattress purchase. Only at Ashley. Shop more deals in-store and online.
All right, cloud cover really is going to be the story for tonight. Maybe a sprinkle or shower south of La Crosse, but otherwise I think most areas will stay dry. Maybe some partial clearing up by Eau Claire, getting back in the 60s, maybe upper 50s. More the same tomorrow, but an uptick in the shower coverage, especially going in the afternoon. Then it gets warm and humid once again Friday and Saturday with thunderstorms and potential for some more heavier rainfall. But the second half of the weekend, that's looking pretty good.
Man, so only a brief reprieve from
just a couple.
The hot conditions we had earlier this week. Oh well. Thanks for joining us at 5.
We'll see you at 6.